All right, guys, so while Josh's car is here, getting its final bout alignment, our good friend Jay in California sent him his new product. Nostalgic Auto Styling is his company name, and they just made a commander unit for aftermarket ECUs, right? This can work for...
Yeah, so it could work for Link, Haltech, I guess whatever. So pretty much any standalone ECU that can integrate with like a CAN gauge that can use the Gauge Art app. So Gauge Art app, it's pretty much integrated into that commander.
So this is pretty much what everyone was waiting for the last, like, what?
We manifested this.
5 to 10 years, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, we would always tell Link and all these companies, like, make this. This is what we want. We want a nice little computer on the dash that we could see everything. And honestly, we kind of want to make it look like another manufacturer's commander. So if you know, you know. Maybe we shouldn't say anything, but this is exactly what everyone wanted. So I opened this up the other day. I just want to go through this real quick.
Go for it.
Instructions, amazing. He made a whole instruction booklet, like right off the bat. Usually when you start a new company and you make something, you kind of just forget to do all this. But
he's still not done yet, so I think that's kind of what's been taking so long. This may be like his 4th or 5th rendition of making this, and I think he went with like different manufacturers to like actually make sure that this commander felt like said company, and it looks spot on, like down to like the text and like the texture of it. Like it's
literally
really good.
Literally feels the same. The plastic is...
The only difference is it isn't missing the up or down, but...
Yeah, the buttons.
The only difference with this, I mean, I would know because I have the Link CAN gauge in my car, is you would set it. You would set up all your parameters on this app.
I could see that right
And
here.
then pretty much this left and right is simply just a display, like kind of how said company would have 4-channel, 8-channel.
Yeah.
So you can pretty much have all the parameters under one thing. So we can make it look like said company, and which is pretty sick.
Like said company, like they would do anything. What's that banner over there? All right, so like I said, awesome instruction manual. If I had a link, I would know what any of this means, but like Josh said, you can pretty much.
I already have. This should just be plug and play at this point because I have this app already on my phone with that already set up.
Okay, so we're gonna install this and test it out.
Give me a nice little thank you note.
Yeah, he gives you a sticker. Awesome design, by the way. He even said, "Hey Josh." Wow. The thank you letter right here. So I'm hoping that Jay lets me sell these things because we need some of them in the showroom. So
I'm sure he would.
Yeah. But, all right, let's try to do this, I guess.
Let's go for it. I have not touched any of my wiring or anything in the past 2 years, so please bear with me as I figure out exactly where this plugs in.
And the ECU is just on the ground in there? Or like...
Yeah, the ECU is on the ground, but I have whatever this Deutsch 4-pin plug is, I have it somewhere tucked under that carpet going across, so I just need to figure out where that's plugged and should just power on from there.
All right, cool.
I can't get over the quality of this thing, honestly. Like, it's a lot more sturdier than that other company. Like, it has more weight to it. Like, it's definitely solid. So my plan is, just like any other car that has this traditional classic styling, is I'm gonna mount it right here. And this essentially is gonna be replacing that gauge in that corner. So everything that I see on there will now be on this commander. You wouldn't even, well, with Link, like you could set up oil pressure, oil temp, like have all your parameters set. So honestly, if you wanted to, and my plan for the S15 is not to run any gauges at all, and I'm gonna be running this in that car. So all my gauges will be on this one commander. So let's see where this thing is. I think so. This comes off the ECU harness. This is for the flex fuel sensor, and then this is for my CAN gauge. So if I had to guess, I'm just gonna unplug this and then simply pop that in, and hopefully it should just power up. All right, Eddie, if you don't mind, he said don't share what the screen says right now. So could you turn that key on real quick so I can make sure it powers on? Yeah. Okay, we have illumination. I see why he didn't want to do that, so. Perfect. So, boom, exactly like that company. So, we've got nostalgic. I don't know what that means. I didn't see the instructions yet. Another time I will clean up this wiring like any other 240 owner. I will just put this under the rug and okay, great. That did not work. That's probably because there's gear oil on this. All right, please just. Hell yeah. Cool. All right. So I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna work because I already have this app on my phone. So try not to be a typical adult male, and I'll actually read the instructions. Nostalgic auto styling full parameter display is a compact handheld OLED gauge that is compatible with select aftermarket ECUs. The system provides real-time data display from CAN broadcast. The commander is wirelessly configurable using Android or Apple iOS mobile device through Wi-Fi. The commander allows full customization of all channels, gauge labels, warning points that could be set through the app. So that's pretty much what we explained before. So your requirements, you either, right now, you can only use a Link plug-in ECU, which is a G4 or any of the other ECUs, or Haltech Elite. You also need a tablet or smartphone to set this up. And this has the pinout for the wiring, but thankfully it has that set up already because we have that Link, I forget the exact term, but it's pretty much like a 4-pin like Deutsch connector that you connect into. So we confirmed that, power works. So now we need to connect to the CAN gauge app. So here's what we do. I'm gonna go to my Wi-Fi, and you're gonna put the key in 2 to power on the ECU. I'll do it since you're holding the camera. Can't see it. No, I'm just kidding, you can see it. Just waiting for this to download. So it's installing, good to go. Go to Wi-Fi settings, gauge must. All right, so we're allegedly in. Waiting for device to enter programming mode. So pretty much when you set this up, this is like same time, like real-time display as that. So right now we're gonna create a configuration, or maybe I could just load what I have already. Main menu, I guess not. So we're gonna create everything. So what you're gonna do is select your compatible ECU. We do not have any of these. We are using a Link G4X computer. So you click Link, click Next, and now you have, I think, up to 6 parameters. So we could tap to add the gauge, add AFR. Oh, he already has configuration files, so, oh, okay, cool. So instead of me setting everything up, what I did was I clicked one of his pre-saved things that had Power FC on it, or maybe that could even just been my own. I don't really remember. Gauge art. First thing you do is you go to the Wi-Fi, you click it, you go to the app. I'm gonna go to load configuration, go to my Link ECU setting. This could have been me, this could have been Jay, but we're gonna find out, so we'll do that one. We're gonna load this. It's loading the file, it says okay, start configuration. Now it's in programming mode, so now this is simultaneously. So all the information that's going from your phone is now going onto that. Boom, look at that. So I have AFR, this is my air temp, this is my coolant temp, and that's my knock meter. So should be able to just. Just like that. So we have live AFR, the air intake temp, our current coolant temp, and then knock. If you want, rev the car up, and I'm sure you can see the AFR gauge fluctuate. There you go. So it's as simple as that, just a plug and play ECU. For whatever reason, I guess I couldn't get it to do my own parameters because I probably have a weak Wi-Fi connection. So thankfully I had something already pre-saved and I was able to just upload it real quick and I made it work. I guess this is like your min or max. Doesn't matter because you don't pay attention to any of this stuff when you're driving anyway. This is all to look cool, but if you do want to look at it, at least you know that everything works, and that's ideally what we want. So I guess we'll wrap this up here. That was a pretty painless install. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. And when these go live, we will, hopefully Frankie will be able to stock them. In the meantime, they have an Instagram. It is Nostalgic Auto Styling on Instagram. Go give them a follow and you can be updated with everything that they got going on. So this is a good thing for the community. Support the people that support the grassroots community. So definitely give them a follow. If you like this product and you like what you see, check them out, buy it, support them. We need more people like this in the community.
Yeah, so it's installed. Like I said, we're gonna try to start selling these here. Damn.
No pressure, Jay.
Got the N.A.S. Got the N.A.S. This would look great right here. But yeah, so we're gonna start selling these here. Until that happens, check him out on Instagram. Nostalgic Auto Styling. His name's Jay. He's a sweetheart of a guy, and we've known him for a very long time. So, and he gave me an axle when I needed one at Final Bout like 3 or something.
What a nice guy.
Literally, just gave me it. I was like, how much you want? He's like, just take it. I'm like, I don't even know you. He's like, just take it. So now he's making one of the better products that's come out over the last, I would say 5 years, 10 years. This is one of the more important products for people like me and Josh. So
I said it's pretty much what you should do is just be supporting the grassroots community and smaller people that are trying to innovate and you know, do cool for people.
I mean,
like
Link or Haltech could have made that. They had 10 years to make it and they didn't do it. So now Jay jumped on it and
he's about to make a lot of money.
He's probably going to make a lot of money. Yeah, especially all the nerds like us, he's going to make a lot of money.
Yep.
So even the people that aren't nerds, this is like a nicer.
It's a nice piece, yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice piece. You know what I mean?
And he's planning on making different colors too. So
he had some that looked like Game Boy colors, like the see-through ones.
So this is actually supposed to be for the S15, but eventually I'm gonna get one that's kind of like the Game Boy, like the pink translucent, like where you can see through it.
Yeah, that would match the car. So
yeah, it'd be perfect. It'd blend with the interior, but I ain't complaining. It looks great.
Yeah,
fits great, looks great. And it's serviceable, super easy.
Maybe I'll have to get a Link ECU now when I finish my car. Psych! All right, see you guys on the next one.